Hello there, Taurus. Thank you so much for stopping by for your tarot video forecast for the week of May the 2nd through May the 8th. We are going to pull one card for each day. That way we'll get a little peek at the highlights for each day, and we'll see if there's a theme as we go through the week. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. You also need to know this is a general reading, meaning that not every single thing that I see here is going to apply to every single one of us. And that if you would like to have a private reading where I'm looking at only your energies, all you have to do is reach out to me with some of the contact information listed on my website, which is at the top of the screen in the center right there. So let's see. What do we have showing up, showing up? Two majors on the weekend. Wow, four majors out of five. No, one, two, three, five majors. Ooh, you have a heavy hitting week. Look at that. All right. So, life changing is what I'm hearing. Let's look at our weekend cards. First of all, you have the Tower showing up in reverse. And then you've got the Star card showing up in reverse. That's interesting. Okay, so Tower in reverse is saying that there's been a shakeup already in the past, Taurus, that you have been looking for. What is the way to recover from that? This shows on Saturday that you have found that thing that is better than the old thing to replace it with. Okay, so whatever it was that got shook up, now you're replacing it with something better. This is not a matter of survival. This is a matter of thriving and doing quite well. Okay, so you're in an improved situation now than what you were before that original thing got shook up. Now let's look at Sunday. Here we have the Star card coming up in reverse. And what I'm feeling like is that maybe whatever this solution is that showed up that's better than what you used to have, I think that may have been enough different or out of your usual experience to kind of make you question, what is your mission? What are you trying to accomplish? And it's kind of gotten you to where you're resetting, your why. Why are you doing whatever you're doing in life? And so your purpose is not exactly black and white right now. It's a little bit gray. And so you're sort of sorting through that and figuring out, well, what is my purpose then? Why am I here? What am I trying to accomplish before I come out of my body here? Okay, so I think you're resetting whatever that why is on Sunday. Not sure if you're going to actually find the answer yet on Sunday. You're definitely going to be looking for it though. Very exciting. Spirit wasn't joking when they said life changing in my ear when I was looking at these cards already. That is definitely a life changer. Let's look at the week now. So Monday we have a Three of Wands. Tuesday we have a Two of Swords. Wednesday we have the Fool, one of my favorites. Thursday we have a Wheel of Fortune, one of everybody's favorites. And then Friday we have the Lovers showing up in reverse. I need to check the astrology Friday and see what's happening Friday. So let's see. Where are we? We've already talked about Saturday, Sunday. Let's start with Monday. So this Three of Wands just says that we're making some long-term plans. We could be doing some traveling on Monday or making travel plans on Monday. One of those three. On Tuesday, making a decision that impacts not just the next 20 minutes or what we're having for supper, but something that impacts at least the next 2 weeks, if not longer than that. I'm kind of smiling a little bit with that one because I feel like that has to do with this one where we're looking for, well, what is my mission? What is my purpose? I think you are choosing your mission or your purpose on Tuesday. You're settling on whatever that is. And Wednesday, look at this. We've got the Fool right after that. So whole new beginning starting on Wednesday. Big leap of faith. This is the type of thing that we're starting something. We don't really know where it's going to take us, but we know that 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 it's the right thing to do right now. Okay. And so taking that first step on a leap of faith on Wednesday. And I really like it that it's followed by the Wheel of Fortune, which basically talks about you have opportunities that are really almost like falling into your lap, except that you've prepared for them. And so now you can take those opportunities and really run with them, whether those have to do with work or personal life. That's going to be different for each of you, but definitely things are going smoothly in at least one of those areas, if not all of them. And then on Friday, we have the Lovers in reverse. And what I'm hearing as I touch this card is no regrets. This is the idea that I think you're coming apart from somebody that you've been a partner with for a while. I think this is kind of like parting ways. This may be legally parting ways, or if it was not some kind of legal contract where you were partners, then this may be some other version of official. I think that there's nothing underhanded about this parting of ways. I think you both know, and this may even be a mutual agreement that, whatever mission you were partnered up to accomplish has been completed, and now it's time to move forward. That's kind of how it feels to me. It feels very peaceful and actually maybe even kind of like a relief for those of us who have strong Taurus placements. So that'll be interesting to see what it is. Normally, I don't see the Lovers in reverse come up as a relief, but it strongly felt like that to me today. So that'll be interesting to see what happens. I would love to have you guys leave some comments for what happens on Friday on this video once it actually comes to pass so that we can see what that's all about. All right, so that's what we do have for the week, my fellow Tauruses. I say fellow Tauruses because I am a rising sign Taurus. And I hope that you guys have a fantastic one. It looks like it's going to be pretty fantastic. And I know I'll see some of you here during the week for readings or Reiki sessions or etc. But for the rest of you, I'll see you back on the next video. Peace out.